And there are some students walking around with some signs, because this is a special day, not just because of our homecoming, but because of our major fundraiser taking place today. This is our senior class chicken barbecue fundraiser. They're going on a missions trip in the month of later in October. They're heading to Puerto Rico. So if you would like to support that, come over here to the end of the sale building and get some delicious chicken. We also have other concessions as well if you're interested in that.
Not it. Not it.
All right, before we announce our starting lineup, let's just take a moment and bow our heads in prayer. Our Heavenly Father, we're truly thankful for such a wonderful, beautiful day that we have here today. Thank you for bringing Fannet Metal and their fans here safely. Thank you for this opportunity to play our homecoming games on a beautiful night and to watch our young people play both volleyball and soccer throughout the day. I pray for these young men as they take the field. We pray that you give them safety, and I pray that their attitudes and actions will be pleasing to you. Help us from the sidelines as well. Help us to remember to be encouraging and positive, and I pray you be glorified here today. For it's in Jesus' name I pray. Amen. All right, now for the Fannet Metal Tigers. Their starters. Number 0, Landon Arnold. Number 17, Tucker Seibert. Number 32, Evan Wingert. Number 5, Jack Beaumont. Number 33, Riley Martin. Number 15, Daxton Detweiler. Number 22, Drew Goshorn. Number 11, Carson Beaumont. Number 3, Finn McGee. Number 1, Brock Hostler. And number 2, Jake Kaufman. And now for your home team, the Shalom Christian Academy Flames. We have number 10, Christian Henry. Number 0, Ethan Brackbill. Number 6, Drake Wenger. Number 1, our goalie, Will Turner. Number 13, Ethan Hubers. Number 14, Brady Emge. Number 12, Noah Lehman. Number 4, Caston Martin. Number 3, Bryson Mose. And number 2, Luke Richards. And number 24, Carson Hurst. Enjoy the game.
All right. Happy Saturday and happy homecoming here on the beautiful last day of September. We are here for the Shalom Christian Academy Flames varsity soccer team against the Fannet Metal Tigers. And I am usually joined by a middle school soccer player, but we have a special occasion with it being homecoming. And he's a kid at heart, but he is an adult. He is a responsible adult. And it's Troy Hubers. Welcome, Troy. Glad to have you up here.
Thank you. It's not the Mike and Mike show, but it's the Mike and Troy show.
It is the Mike and Troy show. I think we're going to be even better than the Mike and Mike show. So this should be a really, really good night for soccer. Don't know much about Fannet Metal in the season that they're having, but I did talk to assistant coach Simon Henry, and he said that they played Fannet Metal played McConnellsburg earlier in the season and lost 2-1. So a really close game. And, of course, our boys just a couple weeks ago, I think it was a week ago, played McConnellsburg, and it was a pretty tight game. I think it was a 5-2 final. So we should be in for a good game here tonight.
Well, it's definitely going to be a tough one with missing 3 players, I believe. Spencer Dunn, he's got a ankle problem. Oh, I do see Carson Horst.
Yeah,
on the
Carson
field.
Horst is out there. I don't know. He might be playing 75, 80% with that knee, but I guess good enough to play.
And then also Brady Dukart.
Right, Brady's out. I believe I heard his sister got married today. So congratulations to Brady's sister and her new husband. Some action here on the side. I think I hear Noah Lehman's dad laughing on the sideline there. He's a left-footed kicker. That's his preference, and he tried to go with the right there. It didn't go so well.
Kind of got tripped up.
Yeah. Penalty here, so an opportunity early on for number 22, Drew Goshorn, Fannet medal. Nothing there, wide of the net. Looks like our ball runner, Judah Jetnarian, 4th grader, has a brother on the team, Jesse. And on the other side, my younger son, Isaac Lynn.
They're going to be busy tonight.
Yeah, they will. There's Will Turner, our goalie, sophomore. He's been doing a solid job back there.
So right there, you have to educate me a little bit. You got Brady Emge on defense.
Yep.
Kind of put his hands out a little bit. I don't know how much you can get away with. And you obviously got to be careful inside the box there.
You really do. Each referee, of course, is going to do things a little bit differently. Problem can be if a player falls down and you have your arms extended, they're going to call a penalty. But especially at the varsity level, I've seen the difference between the varsity and the middle school is they'll let a lot more go as long as it's kind of light contact. Possible opportunity here for Drake, but I think they're going to call him for the foul. He planted it right in the back of the net, but instead he pushed number 22, Drew Goshorn, down to the ground. So Shalom coming off of an exciting win last night against Grace Academy.
It was a great game.
Went to overtime. Ended up being a penalty kick. There's a handball in the box. Gave Brady Dukart the opportunity to take that PK, and he didn't miss it. Here goes Christian Henry the other way.
So that's the reason Dukart is not here today. He's celebrating too much.
He could be between that and the wedding. He's had a good couple days.
Ooh.
He's going to sleep well tomorrow, I hope.
Ooh.
Trip there, but they let him play.
I assume that's because the ball was going out of bounds.
Yeah. Sometimes if the feet just get tangled up and there really isn't any advantage to either team, they'll just let it go. We're almost 5 minutes into this first half. No score between Fannet Metal and Shalom. Ooh, confusion there. Referee's going to let it go. Fannet Metal side is a little upset on that.
Can't really blame him on that one.
Yeah. Lack of communication between your boy, Ethan,
Yeah.
and Will.
And he probably did not know what he was doing. Soccer is not his first sport, so he's learned a lot this year.
He's done really well, though. I'll tell you, Ethan's improved so much. I remember him playing just a little bit last year here and there, and he, as the season's gone on, he's really gotten better.
Last year he had not a clue, I don't believe, and this year he's learned quite a bit. It's a good thing he got away with one there.
Here goes Kason Martin with a nice pass to one of the captains, Carson Hurst. Christian looking for a step here. Christian Henry, one of the freshmen that gets some playing time here. Isaiah Stauffer, Caleb Kaufman's another one. We got several sophomores. Shalom does a great job of they got a nice spread between the freshmen, sophomore, juniors, and seniors. And here's an opportunity.
Ooh.
Number 2 sent it deep into the night there. Hits the
Tell you what, you
baseball
get a shot like
scoreboard.
that, you got to put it on goal.
That was Jake Kaufman. He blasted that one. There's going to be a challenge for my son there to see if he can get that ball off of the top. Looks like Simon Henry's going to come help him. Comes Fannet Metal the other way. Good defense on that back line there. Ethan Breckbill.
Nice ball.
Really good pass to Christian there. He unable to handle it. Good defense by Fannet Metal.
Is that a corner kick?
Here goes Bryson Mose back for the corner. It's a good opportunity here for the Flames. About 8 minutes into the first half. See if they can put one in the back of the net. Oh, there it is.
By Drake.
Drake Wenger. He was unmarked. Was able to walk kind of right in front there, right at the 6.
First man to the ball.
Put his head right on it. Got the goal. So this homecoming here, it's been a good start for the Wenger family. Trey Wenger with 2 goals in the middle school game. Now his older brother Drake gets the first goal here for the varsity team.
And in case you were listening, that was not the train going by, but that was the Breckbill train horn making its first appearance at the game.
We've heard it throughout. It's been a sign that Shalom is doing something good. So we want to hear more of it as the night goes on. Good ball by Luke. Nobody there from Shalom to get that first touch. So a 1-0 lead here, nearly 9 minutes into the first half. Goal by Drake Wenger, assisted by Bryson Mose on that corner. So Shalom really struggled for goals yesterday against Grace.
The first game of the week, they won 6-0, I believe.
Yeah. And then a real difference. Grace came back with a lot more energy, it seemed, especially able to keep that energy all throughout the game. So we'll see if Shalom can build on this. But as you know, every game is different in any sport. It's like, especially at the high school level. Throw in here for the Tigers. Oh, good job by Will. He's able to use those long arms that he has and just reach right over the back of one of his players and get that ball. I've been impressed with how Will has played this year. His first year starting.
He's scrappy, that's for sure.
Is.
No fear.
He had so much success at the middle school level, and you never know if it's going to transfer to the varsity level. Ball turned over here to Shalom. They're trying to take advantage here, and good kick. Goes out of bounds. There's the throw in by Casey Martin. We're going to do it again.
Yep, other way.
Well, here's Isaiah Stauffer, who just checked into the game. He's one of the other freshmen I talked about, and he's been making a real impact here the last several games. He's been racking up the goals in that other striker position.
He definitely has some quick feet when he gets loose.
He's a threat to score anytime he's out there.
Is it offsides or?
They're calling a throw in, I think. Or no, I don't know why they turned it over.
Okay. Flames ball.
Yeah, either way, Flames ball. And here comes Isaiah. The field. Sends it across. Wide open Bryston. Ooh, nice ball by, this a little too far by Noah Lehman. Trying to send it in that upper corner there. .28 minutes left, first half. 1-0 Flames. Goal
Tell you
by
what,
Drake.
it's a lot better playing on a green grass field, which we did not have the first half of the season.
Looks really nice, doesn't it? Just the quality of play is better. The ball's bouncing a little better. It's not. It felt like the first half with everything being so brown and dead. The ball's just bouncing 10 feet in the air when it hits the ground.
Dust flying.
Yeah. Shalom looking for that second goal right now. Out of bounds, back out. Throw in by Caleb. We're going to do it again. Some good speed here. They're going to call a foul on Ethan. It looked kind of incidental, but nonetheless, it is a foul. So a good opportunity here for the Fannet Tigers. It's number 2, Jake Kaufman. Here's the shot. And it's going to sail pretty far wide right. You could tell he was frustrated with that shot as soon as it went off his foot. That's how kickers must feel.
That was a slider. That went curved the opposite way.
See if they can send it ahead. Good defense there by number 32, Fannet. There's Brady Emge, one of the other captains of the team. Luke Richards being the third one. Good ball there. Drake's going to get a shot. And just wide.
A tough one. He tried to hit it off the bounce. And left-footed.
That is true. That's a good point. If you have time to settle it, you always want to do that as a player. But sometimes these players get a little anxious. And Fannet unable to keep it in bounds. They're going to come the other way. There's Christian Henry coming back in the game for Isaiah Stauffer. Ball still in bounds here. Counter here, but Will looks ready for it. He comes out of the net. Obviously, he can only play with his feet right now. Will's kind of in no man's land. He's able to kick it out. Figured once you're that deep in, you
might want to get back quick.
I gotta just stick with this and get the ball out. So nearly a golden opportunity for Fannet to tie this up, but they couldn't get a shot. And watching so many of these games like I do, really the only time I've seen where Shalom gets in trouble, it's a lot of times when Will comes out of the net like that, and there's some confusion between him and the defense. I'd say more so their goals happen when that happens. Here's a chance. Ooh, header, but not a lot on it.
Save.
Good save by Will. He was deep in the box there. Fannet looking for an opportunity. Good job by Caleb Kaufman to play the ball and then ultimately just get it out of bounds. You were talking about that earlier. You got to be careful with your arms when you're inside that 18. If the player even falls down, they're going to call the defense on it. Back and forth. Ooh. Good chance there. Nearly tied it up.
They've been threatening the last 5 minutes.
They have. They're really pressing up a little more and only keeping 3 back on defense. So it's 1-0. 21 and a half minutes left first half. 1-0 Flames. Here go the Tigers threatening again. Good slide tackle by Bryson. Send it out of bounds. Ooh, they're going to call foul on that one. Even though he got the ball, he got a little too much body there. It was Luke Richards on the foul, so here comes a free kick for Fannet.
So is there a set distance to be off the ball to build your wall?
Yes, you got to be at least 10 yards. That's kind of the rule.
That's a good
You hear some
Good
fans
try.
yelling here, but that ball did not go in, just for the record. Went up over the net. Yeah, you have to have at least 10 is the rule there. And the player kicking has to ask for the 10. If he doesn't ask for the 10 yards, the ref won't do anything about it.
Won't
He'll just
enforce
let the
it.
play. Yeah, he won't enforce it. There goes Will picking it up. He's going to punt it. Fannet Metal's getting to the ball first, which I'm sure the Shalom coaching staff would like to see our players get to that first touch a little more than they have been.
A little bit of ping pong here. Nobody controlling it.
So we're under halfway through the first half. Still 1-0. Shalom Flames. Here goes Christian Henry trying to make a play. Kaysen Martin with Brady being out. Looks like Kaysen's assuming the offensive position here on the wing, playing up. He normally plays back on the defensive side.
And that's good to have Caleb Kaufman back. He's able to be back on defense. He's been missing for a couple of games prior.
I was talking to him before the middle school game, asking him how much different it is between the middle school game and the varsity game, and he said it's a lot different, which I figured he would say that.
A lot quicker.
A lot quicker. Fortunately for Caleb, he's got so much speed, and he's got so much defensive presence to him. He can adapt to the varsity game. He's done a really good job. There's a chance for Kaysen if he can get open. Gets some space, and he does. He sends it across.
Oh.
So nifty little play there from Martin. Almost got that ball in the upper corner there. Goalie was a little bit out of position. Here comes a goal kick for Fannet Metal. Will Turner with a fly ball, can of corn.
Carson
Here
Horse.
goes Carson. That knee looks just fine.
And he's going to boot it.
Yeah.
I don't know if that counts as a shot on goal for Caleb.
Technically does. It was on target, even though didn't have much of a chance. So not too much happening here the last 5-6 minutes. We're almost 25 minutes into the first half, so there's 15 minutes left. Still 1-0 Shalom. Turnover there by Martin. A little bit of too much contact there with the foul. Turn it back over to Fannet Metal. There goes Drake sending it up, but no one there. Shalom's struggling to get their offense going here. Haven't been as consistent as what we're used to seeing with their passes and the scheme that they normally use. We'll see if they can pull it together here in the last 14 minutes of the first. Out of bounds. Over to Fannet Metal here. Here goes Will with the kick. Oh,
Yeah, he kind of whiffed that one.
Yeah, he did. It looks like we're still going to get the ball. Ooh, takes kind of a strange. I don't know if Brady meant for that to go off his head. Comes a goal kick here. Twelve and a half minutes left in the first. Not too much offense on either side here.
Looks like with the substitutions, Kaysen's going to go back on defense and Brady's going to move up.
Like you said, they're missing some people. They need to shuffle the lineup a little bit. Remains 1-0 home team. Goal by Drake Wanger early on in this game. Shalom's going to look to counter. They have some numbers if they push. It's not a lot of space for Fannet Metal there. Good defense. There's a chance. Noah's using his speed there.
Tell you what, when Fannet Metal's on offense, seems like they get a lot more touches, a lot more patience. Maybe our defense isn't aggressive.
Oh,
there it is.
Chance.
Oh. Who was that?
Christian.
Christian Henry.
Yeah. Just missed that. That was just to the right of the goal.
But yeah, Shalom, they don't spend much time on the offensive side.
And you and I have seen a lot of their games. I imagine they'll pull it together here, but you're right. They look a little anxious out there. Like they're trying to force things right now. Drake Wanger sends it up to Caleb Kaufman. Back to Drake. Nice kick by Kaysen to send it back. There's Luke with such good control of the ball, but he loses it there, and they're going to call the foul.
Tell you, in the middle of the field, he takes a lot of hits.
He really does, and he's so solid on his feet. It's so valuable when you can have a guy that can control the ball like that. It's kind of like the quarterback or the point guard of a team. Here's a good ball. Drake nearly got his head on it, but the goalie was just able to get his arms just above his head. So we're under 10 now, first half. Comes Isaiah Stauffer checking in for Carson. Coach Henry's telling me that anytime Isaiah comes in, they call it their 5 minutes of fury. It's kind of what they tell him. They're like, just go out there and give everything you have for 5 minutes.
And he does.
And he sure does. There's some space for Fannet. They're a scrappy team right now. That they really are trying to make the best of their opportunities. They're not getting a lot of shots yet, but I think they're going to call the foul on Hubers there.
Looked like he's leaning on him pretty good.
There's a pretty good chance here, about 25 yards out. Number 15, Daxton Detweiler. Here's the shot. Looks like he tried to get Shalom kind of caught off guard there. He took the shot pretty quickly. It was pretty far off target.
One thing is, Fannet Metal has definitely had their opportunities on the offensive side.
They have. You wonder some of these missed opportunities if it's going to come back to hurt them here.
Now another question on the defensive side.
Mm-hmm.
The defense can headbutt the ball to the goalie and the goalie pick it up, but they cannot foot pass.
They cannot make a direct pass.
Okay.
So if that's why that play with Ethan over there earlier in the game, I think it was a good no call. I mean, because it didn't look like Ethan tried to directly pass it. So if it kind of hits off the side of the foot and then the goalie picks it up, like that's okay. But you can't have a direct pass and then the goalie pick it up. But a header is okay. Don't know who made up these rules. They were probably made up like 500 years ago.
Well, the good thing is, unlike other sports, it doesn't seem like the rules of soccer change much. Whereas all your other sports, football, basketball, baseball, it's like they have to come up with a new rule every couple of years.
It's a good point. But the only thing that's really changed soccer has been the use of instant replay, which all sports see.
That is true.
But that has really changed the sport and really for the better too, because things like offsides calls and whether or not the ball goes in the net or not, that's where it's a good use of instant replay. I have to admit, I never knew much about soccer until both my sons started playing, and I figured I better learn how to coach this sport and learn how to understand it so I can teach them. It's a lot of fun to watch. There's a chance for Shalom, maybe. You can get that ball in front. Haven't had a shot in a while. Metal's tightened up their defense, and as we were talking about, Shalom's really been pressing, but no opportunities coming. Here's Andrew Schmidt, sophomore. Looks like he's going to come in and place on the offensive side here. Number 16, just checking into the game. Will's going to come out and get that one. So we're under 5 minutes now. Still 1-0 Shalom. Very similar to the middle school game in the fact that Shalom scored early that first half and then nothing after that.
It was what, in the first 2 minutes of the game?
Yeah. And it was done by a Wanger brother in both this game and the middle school game.
The Wanger family representing well.
Yeah. Their parents have to be feeling pretty good. Foul here. It's back to the Tigers. Shalom unable to clear. There's Andrew Schmidt, who we just talked about, just came in the game. He's able to boot it out. And someone lost their shoe. It was Shoeless Finn McGee. Maybe the name will stick. We'll see. Good ball here. There's going to be an opportunity, but Will played that one really nice. Just figure we'll keep using baseball references and see if they fit with soccer.
It is the end of September.
Yeah.
And we're going to say we're moving into October, not Red October, just October.
Well, for me, it's Red October as a Phillies fan, but Troy being a big Atlanta Braves fan, do you have a tomahawk chop? Do you have one at home? Oh. Good clear there. Fannet nearly tied it up.
Do not have a tomahawk chop, but
you can still do it with your hand.
Been a fan ever since the Chipper Jones, the big three pitching.
Yeah.
In the 90s there. That was a good time.
Team. This era of Braves baseball seems just as good. Fannet keeping it in their end here for the last several minutes. Here's a shot again. That ball was able to find its way through, but no one there for Fannet. So we're now at 2 minutes left. Still 1-0. Off the side of the foot there by Ethan Breckbill. So back to Fannet. Clock has stopped, so referee's going to control the time here. Here's an opportunity. Good play by Will to jump on that one. Number 5 for Fannet was right on the doorstep there. Looking for another shot, but nothing coming. Ball goes out of bounds.
And we're going to have a corner.
We are going to have a corner. So good opportunity here in the waning moments of the first half for Fannet. Ooh, all kind of awkwardly. Ethan was anticipating it going out of bounds. And the metal player almost poked that in. set up. Looks like we're just about at the end of the first half here. We'll see if Shalom can get anything moving here in the last moments. That is the end of the first half. So some good action back and forth. 1-0 Shalom. We are heading to halftime here. It's really nice Saturday night. Homecoming night, 2023.
We got the cowbell going. We got the train horn going.
They're ready. They're ready for more cowbell. And
we have a lot of fans here.
Yeah, we do. So hopefully the hometown team can get more to cheer about here in the next half. So we will see you soon. All right, we are back for the second half. Good first half of action here. Homecoming night, beautiful Saturday night here. Homecoming 2023. Your Shalom Flames against the Fannet Tigers.
And I didn't really pay attention to it earlier, but I got a text from some watching in Chicago that said we had a nice sunset during the game.
It was nice. Sometimes you get that like pink and purplish sky. We didn't get that, but it was a really nice sunset. Who was watching in Chicago? I didn't realize we had fans all the way out there.
That'd be on my in-laws.
Okay. So tuning in to watch Ethan and the others.
We've got about 20 viewers so far. I think it was up to 26 earlier.
The reason the numbers are so low is because I bet there's 300, 400 people here tonight.
There are.
This is a packed house. Feels like everyone is coming out here on this Saturday night. I didn't watch any of the volleyball games. Were you here for those?
I was here for the start of the games at 12:30. The A team B game, interleague squad. They tied 1-1.
Okay.
They split the team up in the two, or the whole team up in the two teams and played each other. So it's nice for each of them to get a win.
That is nice.
And then after that was the JV game, I believe. No, it was not. It was the middle school A team,
Okay.
I believe. And I'm not sure how they ended up.
Will comes out of the net here.
But I know the varsity girls did win.
There was some disappointing losses last night for the volleyball team against Grace Academy. Grace Academy just has such a good volleyball program
They do.
the way around. And I think from what I saw, it was a clean sweep for Grace.
It was.
A, JV, and varsity.
That's correct. The interesting thing is the varsity girls were up 2-0.
Yeah. It was an amazing comeback by Grace.
Very good team.
Both our soccer teams won. And we're seeing kind of the same thing here tonight.
Looks like we got one kid down
have a player
got hit in the
down.
head. I believe he caught an elbow.
Yeah, it looks like he's holding the back of his head. It's number 1, Brock Hostler. We pray he's okay and can stay in this game. Anytime you see the head being held like that, you worry about a concussion.
Yeah, I think that was a stinger from the elbow. We don't have instant replay.
No, we'd have to go back.
You do at home.
Yeah, you would at home. So for our 20-some viewers right now, might be what they're doing.
And he's up.
So substitution upcoming here. Hostler's going to head over to the sideline. We're just about 3 minutes into the second half. Still 1-0 Flames. Middle school game, it was a very similar score until later in the second half, and it ended up being a 2-0 final. Shalom beating Fannet middle school team. Any prediction for a final score, Troy, in this one?
I'm thinking 3-1. I think Shalom, they're more of a second half team, it seems like.
They really have been. That's a good call.
And
that kind of team that
Fannet definitely had some opportunities in the game, just haven't connected. So I feel like at some point they may come away with one.
it's a good prediction. Here goes Fannet Metal, seeing if they can go the other way. Off the goal kick. Just trickles out of bounds. There's Hubers with the throw in. Cross, unfortunately, was intercepted. Good ball there, but a little too far. There's an opportunity for Fannet Metal. Got a little bit of space here. Number 11 sends it in over the head.
Oh, wow.
Oh. Good play by Will. There was a Fannet Metal player that was trying to get that header, and they collided there up in the air. Looks like both players are okay, thankfully.
Good hands to hold on to that one.
Shalom had such a great goalie last year with Tommy Horst, and
He did
And-
a phenomenal job.
he saved them many times during the games. And Will's been equal to the task here so far this season. Good speed there by number 2. When he's going to get a chance here.
Oh.
They might. We'll see if they call a penalty.
They're gonna let it
Don't.
go.
They'll let him play. That one could have gone for Fannet Metal. Ooh, poked ahead. Nobody there, and
And they're going to call it on
they're
us.
going to call a penalty. You said it earlier in the first half that Fannet Metal's been getting a lot of opportunities, a lot of shots. We're going to get another one here. So the referee just changed their opportunity here by backing it up a good 10 yards. This might be more of a pass than a shot. And they are going to have numbers there in front of the box.
They got a foot on it.
Yeah. They would have been. Oh. He's able to get past Christian, but nothing there. Fannet Metal seems to have the energy here in the second half. They had numbers in the box there, just not able to get a good
I
foot
tell you
on
what,
it.
the refs are definitely letting them get physical in the box.
Out of bounds. Throw in coming here for the Tigers. 6.5 minutes here in the second half. Still 1-0. Here's a shot, and it goes off the crossbar, off Will's hand, and then off the crossbar. Great save by Will Turner. He just kept this game 1-0. Fantastic shot by the Fannet Metal player right outside the 18 there.
And Will just got a hand on
He
that.
blasted that one. Now we got a corner kick on the other end. Here comes the kick. Sends it up. Goes over all the players. That was Noah Naugle.
And here we get a change
from
of
Fannet
field.
Metal. Yep.
This is always a.
Oh, and here goes Carson. He's got a step.
He gets a touch. Oh,
Could not get the shot. Ooh. Collision there in the middle of the field. Oh, and here's some speed.
Will's going to get back.
Good job by Brady, and they're going to call the foul on the Fannet Metal player for pushing. Brady did a really good job of just shielding that ball. Incidentally, drew the foul.
So 30 minutes left. Intensity starting to pick up.
And we'll keep it in bounds. Shalom. Here goes to Drake Wanger, the goal scorer. Sending it deep to Christian Henry.
They both go down.
They do no call. Oh, they did call it. Okay. Looks like they called it on Christian.
And
he's heading over to the Fannet Metal bench. Makes me think maybe a card's coming. Yellow card.
he's going to
Yeah, I think he was
saying no
cards,
more.
But
no, he's stopping time. Oh, he's going to the fans. He's taking the coach over to the fans.
Yeah. He's saying there's too much chatter, it looks like. It's kind of one of those awkward things. I'm not sure the coach knows what to do here. The Fannet Metal coach is walking over. So clock has stopped right at 30 minutes left in the second half as we take a break.
This is more of a formality here. He just wanted him to say something to the fans.
Yeah.
Coach is not happy, which I don't blame him. I mean, the ref blew the whistle while the coach is on the field.
So we'll see what that does for the rest of the game here. At least at the moment, it looks like it's kind of energized the crowd for Fannet Metal. So 30 minutes left. Such a tight game. I'm expecting some good soccer here over the next 30 minutes.
And speaking of Tommy Horst, earlier there he is down in the stands. There we've got quite a few alumni here. I know some of the Rosemans are here, and
I've seen some players with some students, former students that I recognize from the last several years. Some with homecoming shirts on as well. I imagine Tommy misses being out there on the field. Good baseball player, too. Back to the Flames here. It's been a while since Shalom's had any scoring opportunities. Mel's done a really nice job there on their back line. They've just been quick to all the balls right now. And you kind of wonder, after Shalom had such an emotional overtime win against Grace last night, and also a big win earlier in the week. And I think they played against Calvary during the week too, didn't they?
I believe they did.
Several games this week. They just looked like maybe they're a little more the tired team. This being a non-league game, sometimes it's hard to get up for these games. But they still have the lead, 1-0. So ball just dribbles into the goalie. As Bryson Mose loses control of the ball. Opportunity here for Fannet Metal. But Ethan Breckbill is so quick back there.
Tell you what, when he's running, you can tell he's running with everything he has.
Yeah. His legs and arms move fast. Probably reminds you of your earlier years, huh?
I probably was not quite that fast. And we definitely in the box
here. Almost tied it up.
Just outside.
Golden opportunity there. It's number 13, Hayden Dale, with a really good shot, just wide. I don't think Will was going to get that one if it would have been on target. So Shalom dodges a bullet there. And shuffling the lineup a little bit here. Comes Noah Lehman into the game. Out of bounds. Back over to Shalom. And Metal looking to tie this one up. Certainly had more opportunities here. But time is starting to tick away here. 25 and a half minutes left. Collision there in the box, and they're going to call the.
Are they going to call it in the box?
Call it. Well, we'll see where
is that going to be in the box?
From my angle here, it was definitely in the box, but we'll see what the referee says.
No, he's calling it outside the box.
He's going to call it outside, just outside. That's one of those. If we go back and check the instant replay, I think they would see that one did happen. So a little bit of a break here for Shalom, as it won't be a penalty kick, but it'll be just outside the 18. Blocked in front. Here's twice blocked.
Twice.
3 times blocked. Drake Wenger 3 times blocked that ball.
And he takes a hit.
And he takes a hit from one of the players. Drake's an intense athlete. He just pops right back up, and he's back at it. So a good opportunity there by Fannet Metal. They're not able to capitalize. Ooh, another collision there. Brady Emge with a really good tackle. Referee says play on. Oh, now back over to Fannet Metal. Well, there goes Isaiah. He's looking for that ball. There he goes. Oh, they are going to call the penalty.
Oh, here we go.
I'm surprised they didn't give a card there to number 22. He just threw that ball into the crowd.
You had one player screaming, "Come on, ref!"
Yeah.
But he was back on defense, so. And this is the point where the intensity is definitely going to start picking up with just over 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Especially when it's a one-score game.
We're going to hope that our varsity boys can just keep their cool right now. They are up 1-0. So, and all the frustration seems to be on the end of Fannet Metal right now as they're desperate to tie this up. Now's an opportunity to get that second goal. Play off the frustration of the other team. That one's going to head out of bounds. Back over to Shalom. Good ball by Luke.
Oh, what's the call?
They're saying
Offsides?
Yeah, they are saying offsides.
Sometimes Isaac may be a little too fast.
He was in that case. Fortunately, no one got hurt on that one. Nice play by Noah Lehman to fake out. There's some pushing and shoving there, and they go down to the ground.
Yep.
Oh, and we got a little bit of pushing and shoving. Hopefully nothing comes out of it. They are going to give a yellow. I don't know who that was to, though. That's a – maybe you didn't give him a yellow. You just called the penalty.
Well, I don't know what the –
I think they called it on Luke. So here's another good opportunity for Fannet Metal. Ball sent in. Good header to send it back out. So Luke redeems himself. And here goes Shalom the other way. Oh, another collision in the middle of the field there. They're going to say play on.
So during that last exchange, when they called the other way,
yeah,
Casey Martin was on the field.
He came off.
He came off, and another player came on when he wasn't in the substitution area. So I'm interested.
Oh.
At first, I thought the ref was telling Kaysen to get off the field, but no cards or anything were given. So it was a very odd exchange.
Yeah, I'm not sure what would have happened there. But ask one of the coaches about that later. Yeah, you're right. I did see him come off the field, and I didn't know what that was about. Slide tackle here. Opportunity the other way, but too far. Will just rolls it out. Here goes Caleb. Plenty of space. And it just goes all the way down by the baseball field. So substitution here, just under 20 minutes. We're still sitting at 1-0.
Well, as this game starts to get interesting and it's the end of September here, we're going into October. I'm going to have to tell you my predictions for the World Series are going to have to be Baltimore and Atlanta, and that's probably going to upset you a little bit there, Mike.
Well, it does. I'm a Phillies fan, but that's why they play the games.
Drake gets a foot on it. Oh, just outside.
Goalie was out of position there. That could have been 2-0 there. I don't think you're alone in your prediction. That's a very popular pick right now. Both of those teams are playing really well.
But I tell you what, I am hoping for a rematch, Phillies Atlanta, and then NLDS. So
as long as if the Phillies win that wild card round, that's what it's going to be. I think that's going to be a really good series. Back and forth action here.
You know, soccer's got to be like.
Here comes a shot. Ricochets off.
It's got to be such a good sport for guys because they can get out so much aggression with pushing. You can, like, there's a limit, but everybody wants to find that limit, how far they can go.
Right. Still play, like, within themselves, not lose their cool.
Yeah, that's going to go right out of bounds.
You got to love watching it at this level, too. Sometimes I get annoyed watching the pro game because of how often they try to draw a penalty. Like,
right.
They're just touched and they fall down. And Whereas at this level, you know, if someone's fallen down, it's because they've been hit down. There are 17 minutes left now in the second half. That clock is definitely ticking. Fannet Metal is certainly aware of it, so I'm sure we're going to see some intensity here pick up even more so. We'll see if Fannet Metal does anything to their rotation or their formation. Try to get some extra players up.
Can't remember if this is the first time Carson has been in this half or not, but he's back in the game after being out quite a bit.
Yeah, he kind of snuck in there. He's in that striker position, so we'll see if he can get an opportunity. Oh, player down on the field. I missed it.
Is that Bryson?
That's Bryson Mose. Not sure what happened. Players on the field are calling for.
It looks like it's going to be his right leg that
to come over here.
Hopefully, it's nothing serious.
Bryson's such a valuable player on this team, and Coach Buchel is checking on him. He is looking at that. Looks like left knee, maybe.
And I didn't see what happened.
I didn't either. I was looking where the ball was on the other end.
He's going to get up.
He pops up. He's definitely favoring that leg. There's been quite a few leg injuries here for the team as the season's gone forward, and it's one of those things that last year Drake Wanger had such a serious leg injury, and that changed the whole season for the Flames. And injuries like this can definitely change how a team plays, and so we're going to hope this isn't anything too serious. Casey Martin's going to come in and take his place. See Murray Roseman speeding there. Check on the injured player. We're getting ready to restart the clock here. It'll be Shalom ball. Back over to Fannet Metal here. I know they're going to say Shalom ball. Okay. Referee changed his mind. So throw in for Fannet Metal. They head it over. Oh, send in front. Dangerous play, and it's a goal. There's a goal for Fannet Metal. They tie it up. Took advantage of that opportunity, and that was number 2, Jake Kaufman. So Shalom unable to clear that ball out. And it was sent back over right in the center to an unmarked player. And he got a really good shot there to tie this game up 1-1. So just under 16 minutes left. 1-1 score. Shalom struggling to get shots, struggling to get their offense going. Now, Fannet Metal's rejuvenated after that goal.
It's going to be interesting to see if the Flames can get going again, or if that took the wind out of their sails.
Yeah, like we said, they look like a tired team right now. And they know they have some time off. They don't have another game until Friday, so they're probably overlooking this game maybe a little bit. Out of bounds. Back over to Shalom will keep possession. Here goes Fannet Metal. They want to take the lead here. Oh, tripped up. They called the foul there on the trip. It was incidental. Legs just got tangled up. Nonetheless, it's a good opportunity right outside.
You know, if I was playing and I was fast enough to be down there, I think I was beating the defense, I think I'd slow up so he did trip me.
Yeah.
That's probably my only good play.
Yeah. Here we go. The wall is set up. Like we said, he's asking for his 10 yards here. So the ref's going to move him back a bit. You can see on the camera here, all the fundamental players here, except for two, are ready for this ball. Here it goes, and they are going to get a shot. It's set up in front. It's a goal. The fundamental takes the lead. Just not a very good job by the Shalom Flames to mark up the players. And, I mean, I counted 3 or 4 fundamental players that just were racing towards that ball without anybody able to clear it. So,
I tell you what,
in the last 2 minutes here.
Talk about the tide turning.
Yeah, it really has. So we're now at 14 minutes left. Two quick goals here in the last 2 minutes, like we said, by Fannet Metal to take the lead. And here they go back the other end. They're saying Shalom ball. Here they go the other way. Let's see if Christian can get this pass through.
I'll tell you what, he's staying with it.
Yes, he is. Good job by
They
Christian
can work
Henry
it back.
to keep control of that ball. He's able to send it. Carson doesn't look 100%. As I've been watching this game, we already know he's got that knee injury, and you can see the speed isn't the same from him. Goes the other way. It's going to enter into the 18 there. Will gets it. So we're at 13 minutes. So still plenty of time here for the Flames. See if they can tie this up.
It's going to be tough to do without one of your good midfielders, Bryson,
Right.
out of the game.
Yeah, if Bryson is indeed out of this game. He's between him and Luke, they really patrol that center of the field. That leaves a pretty big gap there. The ball goes out of bounds. Sent out of bounds. Here we go back to Fannet Metal. And a substitution upcoming. A little break in the action. So big throw in. There we go. There's an opportunity. Good header, Caleb. Sends it across. Christian's got a little bit of space, but he wasn't able to get much of a shot on it. He just sends that out of bounds. So 10.5 minutes left. Fannet Metal has scored 2 goals here in the second half. in the last 5 minutes to take a 2-1 lead. Here goes Isaiah Stauffer. Here goes the Tigers the other way.
And
Breckville sends it deep into the soybean patch out there. It's going to be a hard ball to find. As we're a little later in the season here, that I can attest to that. I was trying to find some balls during the middle school game, and it's pretty thick down in there. A good ball sending it in. Shalom's got numbers. They can take advantage of it here. A good defense by Fannet Metal. They're able to clear it out. Shalom's struggling to get that counterattack game going.
And Bryson is going to come back in.
So we're not sure why he came out of the game at one point, but he is back in. The good news is it wasn't an injury or anything like that. Eight minutes left, second half. 2-1 Tigers.
Throw in the box and no touch.
Just not able to get to the ball tonight. Also, I just noticed Bryson Mose came back in the game.
So under 7.5 to go, down by 1.
Now the bounce back to Fannet Metal. Oh, they could have called a foul there. That was nearly a foul. They let him play on. Dangerous pass, but a good pass. And here comes Shalom the other way. Good transitional defense by Fannet Metal, and they're able to clear it out. And turnover here. You see, looks like he kind of missed on that kick. Back over to the Flames. Time is ticking fast here, Troy. Only 5.5 minutes left. Shalom's running out of time if they're going to try to tie this game up.
Here's an opportunity.
And they are going to call the foul.
Now, what indicates whether it's a direct or indirect kick? Do you know?
Don't have a great answer for that one.
I assume this can still be direct.
Yes.
And he gets a
Most of the time, what you're going to see is a direct kick. And that, from what I understand, it's normally fouls like that. But would be the cause of the indirect kick. I'll admit to that. Part of that's I see so few of them. Out of bounds, back to Fannet Metal.
They're going to take their time.
So a big throw upcoming here. It takes about 10 to 15 steps before he throws that one. The ball down in the corner. Ethan tried to clear it. Goal kick upcoming here. Now we're about 3.5 minutes left. So we'll see if Shalom does anything here to try to get that final goal. See if they try to change anything in their formation. Looks like I'm already seeing that they have about 3 defenders in the back there, so they put an extra guy up.
Oh,
Brady Emge's coming up now.
They're going to call that one.
They are going to call that foul. So Shalom's bringing Brady Emge up here. He's normally on the back line. Conversely, Fannet Metal's obviously bringing more defenders back too.
They're moving it way back.
So we'll see if I would imagine Luke's going to try to make this a pass more than a shot. Oh, and it's knocked down in front. Oh, they're able to keep it in.
It's in the box.
No shot upcoming, though.
Connect.
Shalom was not able to get control of that ball. Goalie's obviously going to take his time, but he has 6 seconds. He used all of it. That is a rule I do know. Good header by Bryson and send it in front. But nothing there.
I think he's trying to get that one over to Isaiah.
2 minutes left. Comes the kick again. Just send it up. Shalom's got to hurry here. Minute 45 left. At least that's the clock we have. The refs could have a different clock. But to this point, the time is ticking, so it would make me think that they're just going to use the time on the clock. So minute 30 left. Fannet Metal obviously taking as much time as they can right now. It's kind of a helpless feeling when you're on the end of the Flames right now and they can just hold on to the ball like this. It's out of bounds. Back to Fannet Metal. Again, under a... They're again taking their time here. So we'll see if Shalom can make one final push. And here they go. Trying to send it ahead. Oh, player slips, but sent out of bounds. 30 seconds left. Oh, they got the ball. Let's see if they can get control of it. And they can't. Brady's not able to get it. And just sent it back. And Will's going to get it. Let's see if he can kick it up front here or kick it back. 15 seconds left.
Uh-oh.
Oh. That
I
should
think
be the
that's
game
gonna
right
do it.
there. Fannet Metal obviously really excited as they're on the winning end of this game, 2-1. So a comeback win for Fannet Metal, and some disappointed players on the Shalom side. A 2-1 victory for the Fannet Metal Tigers here. On this
Well,
homecoming
for
night.
a non-league game, Fannet Metal is definitely excited about this win.
Yeah, I don't know enough about the history between them as far as the records go, but one thing we know is that Shalom did beat them in all the volleyball games, plus the middle school game, and I know
they were looking for a win.
Yeah, they were looking for a win, and so a big win for the Fannet Metal program, and a learning experience here for Shalom. A lot of games this past week, and thanks for joining us, those of you that did on the live stream. Have a good rest of the weekend. See you later.